Hey, just wanted to give a quick update on the Johnny Somali situation. So, for those who don't know, he had his final court hearing last night. He appeared before a South Korean appellate court, and sort of the goal of that hearing was for the defense, for Johnny's defense, it was to give him a more lenient sentencing. So, like, take time off of his sentence. And for the prosecution, it was to make his sentencing more harsh or to add time onto his time served. For those who maybe don't know, Johnny Somali is an IRL streamer who is famous for being a public nuisance in several different countries. He's that guy who went viral for yelling about Hiroshima and Nagasaki on a Japanese subway. He famously disrespected the Comfort Woman statue in South Korea, which is like a really big deal because that statue serves as a monument to sex trafficking victims from World War II. So very, very poor taste, to put it generously. He also did a few other things like putting pictures of what he called his favorite Jews into the Temple Mount in Israel, and that was like Epstein. So yeah, not a great guy. Not a lot of people in his corner, understandably so. I should probably also mention the crime that actually landed Johnny in jail, and that is he made an explicit deepfake of another Korean streamer, which is a big no-no, especially in South Korea. There was also something in there about disrupting business, which that could be any number of incidents, but those are the things that really got him into hot water this time. But to sort of cut to the chase, the court ruled that his sentence would be sustained. So no change one way or the other. The original ruling was that he was going to serve 6 months in a South Korea prison, and they decided that punishment was appropriate last night, which is really no surprise. I mean, I feel like if they were going to give him a more harsh sentencing, they would have done it back at the original hearing when all of his shenanigans were still fresh in everyone's mind, fresh in the judge's mind. The only change really that took place was originally the court was going to withhold Johnny's phone, his iPhone, from him after he was released from prison. Now they've decided that they're actually going to return it upon his release. So, that's really neither here nor there. But the real question is Johnny Somali going to reform after this? I think most people can probably agree that no. I mean, if this guy's proven anything, it's that the most important thing to him above all else is attention and views on the internet. He's been slapped on the wrist several times for all of his transgressions, and nothing has worked. But we'll see. Maybe 6 months in a Korean prison is just what he needs to start walking the straight and narrow. There were witnesses in the courtroom who said that he did appear in very low spirits. He was very downcast. His eyes were very sunken. He had dark circles under his eyes. So he's obviously not having a good time. So maybe, who knows? Maybe it'll be enough to get him to repent. But color me not hopeful in that regard. Yeah. So I just want to give a quick update. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. A lot of people really dislike this guy, so it'll be interesting to see what his attitude is like after he gets out.